Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 82 Bolton Road in Cowra. I'm seriously beyond excited about showing you this quite simply stunning, and I mean stunning, lifestyle property. The current owners, very proud owners, they had a dream about architecturally designing the largest of large family homes, but capturing the essence of the warmth and the character and the romance of our beloved Queenslander, a traditional Queenslander, but, and it's a really big but, with all the robustness of a very high quality, and I mean high quality, modern build. So what that does is it gets rid of all the maintenance. So what you're left with is just splendorific yumminess. You'll also have noticed, if you've got an extended family, a little extra house as we come in the driveway, a little 2-bedroom cottage, cute as, and we'll have a look at that obviously in a little bit more detail. But location's brilliant. We are a 2-minute walk to Davies Creek. It's totally private, it's totally peaceful, and you're on a whopping 5 acres of usable land. Just have a look at this. Magnificent. You're going to fall in love with this property. But please remember, before we go in and have a look, just press that little subscribe button if you want to find out about fabulous lifestyle properties. And I mean lifestyle properties just like this one. Let's go have a fabulous explore. Whoa, this is just unbelievable. We're going to talk about the quality of this house to the nth degree, because I did just mention the quality of the build, the robustness is beyond description, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to go on about it and I'm going to show you every little detail, and it will absolutely blow your little baby socks off. So, living area. We did say it was built and created as a very large family home. So you always feel as if you have plenty of space. Now, the first thing you'll feel is the 3-meter high ceilings. It's absolutely brilliant. Gives that whole sense of absolute freedom. Floors are beautiful. And we talked about the character of the Queenslander. Little things, and I know that we haven't even got to any of the rooms yet, but I just want you to have a look as we go through. Little things like the skirting board. It's the traditional skirting board. We've got nice big wide cornices. We've got alcoves with granite, beautiful granite bench tops, and just look, they're like Queenslander knobs, if there is such a thing. We open out completely into gardens, swimming pools, fenced areas, orchards, just all too much to pretty much take in at this point. But let's start with the kitchen. Big dining area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 chairs. This is a big table, and it doesn't even make a dent in the size and the feel of the room. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at the colour on that granite. We've got granite here, we've got granite on the 2 sides of the living area where the bookcases are, and we've also got granite in the ensuite in the master. So quality is just fantastic. Beautiful kitchen. We've got our drawers, soft closed doors, as you would expect. Stainless steel sink. And look at that. Can you see out there? We are actually chopping away. We're doing our little preparations. We're having our morning tea. We're cooking our dinner. And all your family and friends sitting there quite comfortably on your tiled veranda that goes all the way round. Have you ever heard of that? Completely, beautifully tiled, overlooking your 5 acres with your passion fruit and with your little chicken house just over there, which we will go and have a look at. Pantry in here. Oh, shouldn't open people's cupboards, but plenty of space in here for all your little yummy bits of food. Plenty of space here for big double fridge and a fantastic cooking machine, gas and gas. So it is just instant, you know, absolutely brilliant. Such a fabulous, fabulous kitchen. Just breathe it in, and then we're going to start at this side with the master bedroom. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Brilliant spot for a piano if you're a gorgeous piano player, but you could also put a telly in that spot. Not that you need it, because there is a media room. Yay. Come on in, come on in. Let's have a look at this gorgeous romantic bedroom. Now, we did talk about the romance and the charm and the character. Look at this. 3 meters, as I said. We've got little side lamps on the walls. We've got beautiful floor. We've got these aluminium windows, so the low maintenance-ness is huge, absolutely brilliant, but you feel as if you're in a really big country estate. These rooms are big, you know, they're not teeny little rooms. There is a floor plan there, so you can have a look. Big ensuite, not a little ensuite, big ensuite as you would expect. Absolutely glorious. We've got a tiles here. We've got, you can come in. We've got a tiles, we've got a bathroom, big shower, plenty of space with a loo. And again, this is that gorgeous granite. Now that is silky oak. Love the wood. Absolutely beautiful, but look at how clean. I'm going to, when we go outside, I'm actually going to go like that along the brickwork, so you can just see how beautifully immaculate this whole property is. Now, the other thing too, if we come out here, a lot of the doors are cavity doors. So that means that you're not going to lose a lot of wall space. Now, these are, you know, open and close, all fully fly screened. These just come up and down. Oh, absolutely beautiful. There we go. We've even got little blinds up and down there if you want complete and utter darkness. We have a walk-in robe, again, with the cavity doors. So if, for example, you were elderly and you maybe even needed a chair or a wheelchair, or you have little walkers or a pram, everything is super duper built to just have that freedom. We've got wide hallways, and as I said, it's easy if you're in a wheelchair, for example, to just have your cavity doors. So much more fabulous. Now, this is the garage. I don't know if I've ever seen a garage this big with that amount of fabulous tiling on the floor. This hopefully gives you a sense, before we even get to the rest of the house or the property or the second house or the swimming pool area, as to just how beautifully maintained this place has been. Now, I'm going to get you just put your head up here and you go, oh my gosh, Angela, it's a hole in the ceiling, it's a manhole. I don't know if you're allowed to call them manholes now, but it's a manhole. If you were to go up there, electrician's delight. You can actually put lights on, and they have walkways all through the whole cavity. So you have got massive, massive storage actually up in your roof space. Christmas trees, big bulky things. You can all get them up there, but you can walk inside there in total comfort. I'm going to meet you there and I'm going to have a look at the media room. Oh, what a brilliant room. There's a little remote too on the wall just on the left hand side that I forgot to show you, where the doors just go up and go down. It's a remote. Now, media room. So we have 4 bedrooms plus a media room. This is sensational. I'm not going to sit here and watch a movie. But you know what? I've got a big telly on the wall, and look at how much space we've actually got. This comfy leather sofa does not come with the property, but you could put as many seats in here as you wanted, almost double rows for prime viewing. It's got nice low lights as well, air conditioned so that you can lock up everything, you can be dark, and you can just be enjoying that whole movie experience. And then by direct contrast, we have got bright, sparkly, natural light everywhere else in the house. Now, this has been used as an office, but it is a bedroom. And each of them actually have those romantic little, windows that go in the traditional Queenslanders. The other ones have got little seats on them, which I just love them. But look, big, wide hallway, wide. It's wide. It's okay. It's wide. 3 meters high. This is another little bedroom. It's actually not a little bedroom. I call them little bedrooms because I feel like they're very cute. But this is, again, a big room. We have these romantic window seats with the little VJs on it, all underneath, looking out under the balcony, the veranda. Love that. They've all got built-in robes. So we have mirror, beautiful storage. They've all got beautiful storage in each of the rooms. And then as we come through here, we've got separate toilet. And again, another really big, easy get in and out bathroom with romantic, again, remember this is all about the Queenslander, gorgeous romantic claw bath plus a shower. I cannot get over the feeling of space. When you actually come into these rooms, 3 meter high ceilings, you've got to have one. They're just brilliant. Again, nice big high hallway. Tropical louvers above each of the doors, and this is another gorgeous bedroom. Look, this is just, it's like a fairy princess room. It's got fabulous lighting, it has got views out to the garden. I just seriously love those window seats. And I'm going to keep counting, and again, and again, and again. We've got our robes with slidey doors, glass mirrors, and plenty of storage. And last but least, up the end of the hallway is fantastic laundry. Here we go. Where on earth have you seen a laundry that is this big and this functional? We've got all the cupboards up here, got plenty of bench space, And then we have got mammoth amounts of cupboard space with all the fabulous storage facility. This has been thought through to the nth degree, as I said, architecturally designed, and my goodness does it show. We're going to meet you back around there and we're going to head out to the pool area. Slidey doors. I love slidey doors. Look at this beautiful, beautiful fly screen. Now, for the engineers in the family, I'm going to take 10 seconds just to be a little bit geeky because I know that some people just love it. Quality, quality, quality. Look at this. It's just like, it's sensational. The actual house is it's built from 200 mil rendered concrete block, and it's all been reinforced with N16 bars, roughly 800 centres, plus at each corner, plus at every opening. So this house is going nowhere, absolutely nowhere. And then more to the most joyous, yummy, fluffy, flowery things, we have got, again, the warmth and the charm of the Queenslander. The current owners wanted this to be open and exposed because the big verandas of yesteryear, that's exactly what you would have. Plus, you can enjoy the sound of the rain, absolutely magical. But look at this, look. We're sitting here, we're putting our feet out, we're looking at our estate, because that's what it feels like. It actually feels like an estate, sitting on the swing, and that's a little Chook Palace over there that we will have a little look at. But plunge pool, plunge pool, plunge pool on the hottest of days. This is sensational. Got a great big umbrella here that stays with the property, so you can pop that up. This is just glorious. I think it's about 26,000 litres salt water, and you seriously, you just want to jump in that, and again just peruse and enjoy all the gorgeous luxury that this property offers. That is such a fabulous spot. We've got about 200 metres, just to give you a sense of privacy, front to back, rectangle roughly. Front driveway right to the very bottom, roughly 200 metres, and 9,500 metres across the back. So, as I said, if you want peace and privacy and quiet, then this is definitely the place to be. This is just a beautiful spot. We get a sense of, look at the little bits here. Not a cobweb in sight, just gives you a sense of how well it has been looked after. Built roughly 2013, so it's only about 10 years old. And it still looks like brand spanking new. We're going to have a bit of a quick walk around the balconies. We're going to have a bit of a wander through a little shed there, and then we're going to have a look at that little 2-bedroom house up just as it came in. I'm going to call it a little chicken palace. It has just been a gorgeously created rustic, and I mean rustic, little spot. How brilliant is that? Love the red, love the bench, love the blue. Little gerbilation area. It's not actually a word, it's just I like to call them gerbils. But that's where you can germinate all your little plants and all your little cuttings. Beautiful colour. Concrete, as you would expect. Lovely coloured door. Little space in here. And a fabulous little space in here for your chickens. And of course they're going to be happy because they can go in there. It's dog proof, it's snake proof, and it's joyous. It's absolutely joyous. And if we have a look here as we go through the garden, we'll head up past the veggie beds, and then we'll go up round past the shed, and we'll get to the other little second house. But we have got fruit everywhere. Passion fruit, bananas, we've got about 30 odd mango trees, we've got about 40 odd lychee trees, and we've got mulberry and star apple and limes and everything you could even think of. So we're going to head up round that way, and I'm going to meet you at the little veggie area. I think I did say passion fruit because they look like passion fruit from the veranda, but they're actually mulberry, beautifully looked after mulberry over the years. We had a little person entrance that way. On this side of the fence, we've also got vehicle access. So we've got a big double gate just here that we can get through. The whole property is fenced with the exception of just a little back section down there, but all the way around the house is totally fenced. And of course, the little extra house has got its own fencing. So I'm going to meet you at the veggie beds. You could just spend hours just planting and replanting all your little veggies in here, your tomatoes, your herbs, just anything that you want. Plenty of space for planting pretty much anything. Look behind us at this just sensational balcony. Oh, it's unbelievable. This is the back entertaining area, and you can see we've actually got tiled balcony, literally again, and I'm saying it again and again because it's really important, all the way around the front. That was the front of the property there. We've got a shed. Oh, look at this. Just magnificent. Look at the length of this balcony. Just get a sense, I wanted to show you everything. Absolutely beautiful. Garden shed, work shed, whatever you want to do in it, shed, but you're getting a sense of the freedom and the space and all the loveliness that this just is offering. Power, U-Butte big workbench, concrete floor. What is not to love? It is just brilliant. I'm now going to meet you up at the other little house. Just absolutely love these trees. So we have gates and access everywhere. This is totally self-contained, private. Those gates close. You can use that driveway and come in here, or you can close them. Or we have actually got another separate driveway off Bolton Road, just up here. Lychee trees, absolutely fabulous. Look at this. Look at this. It is affectionately known as the Love Shack. The current owners just thought this was the most fabulous name and just feels like a little love shack. The entrance is up here. So again, we've got a gate and we can come in, we can park wherever we like. Built to the same high quality, the rendered block. We've got insulation in the veranda and the ceilings. Can you believe that? So it is going to be cool as cool can be. Wipe our little feet. Fly screened. And beautifully tiled. Wonderful natural light. Brilliant kitchen. Plenty space. Lovely stainless steel sink. Great cupboards. Views out to the garden. And 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So this really could be either self-contained living, you could rent it out as, you know, as an Airbnb, short-term rental stay. Just brilliant. We've got a little doors here as well, which have got mirrors on them, little sliding walk-in robes, fans, mentioned the screening, and a really smashing bathroom. Look at the size of this. There we go. It's big, plenty of space. So even though it's a little 2-bedroom, cute as anything little house, you still have high ceilings. These are about 2.7 meters, not whopping 3 meters like in the house, but the construction is still there nevertheless. Concrete out here. And the sparkliest of sparkly days, and we've also even got the facility for an outside laundry just there, but you have got all the space that you'd ever need for just like I said, the extended family. So we're just going to have a bit of a breathe in, another quick walk around that little garden, and then we're going to do a wrap up at the house. I really hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little tour of number 82 Bolton Road in Cowa. And I really should not even worry about asking you, why would you buy this property? It is jaw-droppingly, classically, beautifully low maintenance with high quality everywhere that you look, and that just about sums it up. Within the living area that is just absolutely sumptuous, the whole house under roof, it breathes. It's about 430 square meters. That is big. And of course, a second little cute house is about 110 square meters under roof, but it is just quality, 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 quality. Location is also brilliant. One thing I did forget to mention is that if you've got little dogs, it's actually got a little dog line system in place, and the current owners are happy to actually leave the collars if that is something that you would want. But you probably wouldn't even need it because it's all totally fully fenced, except for that little bit down the very back, but it's fenced and it's fenced and it's fenced. So flexibility is unbelievable. So I just want you to just breathe it all in. Swimming pool, granite bench tops, 3-meter high ceilings, cavity doors, wide hallways. The list just goes on and on. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website angelamartin.tv. And as always, if you really do want to find out a bit more fabulous, and I mean fabulous, totally fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one, press that little subscribe button, notification bell, so you find out before anyone else does. Do not miss out on this. This is a beautiful, unique Queenslander. I look forward to showing you your new home.